Yo, what up? It was WarBird, and I just wanted to take a few moments and talk about basketball. Um, I've been putting together a professional basketball organization, and basically what that means is I'm organizing a team here, and I'm looking for good players. I found a few. Um, we're gonna need some practice. We're gonna need some work together. But that's what's gonna make any team any good. So um, this team, I want to be really good. I want to get out there and do some competition. I want it to build over years and years and years, and I want to have fun with it. I want it to be a family thing, and I want good ballers, good people out there. Um, So with that being said, what makes a baller a baller? What makes good players good players? What makes the Apache Underground basketball organization different? And what makes us a winning team is each person's to ability to take control without seeming like you're doing it. Hey, what are you talking about, dude? What does that even mean? Okay, so I like to say things in a certain way, in certain verbiage, because it's important that you speak that way. And what it is that I mean, it's your ability to move without the ball. Okay, your ability to create plays, your ability to play with your teammates and pass the ball. You know, instead of talking about things that I don't like to see on the basketball court, I'm going to talk about things that I do like to see on the basketball court. Okay, when I'm on the basketball court, when you're getting to know me, I will do some mirroring of things that I see out there with players that I see. Okay, and it's nothing intentional, or nothing meant to be. If I'm offending anybody, it's not meant to be intentional. Okay, it's who I am at my core, my most authentic. Okay, I love basketball and I like to win, and I like to play good hard basketball, and I like good runs and stuff. At the end of the day, that's what's most important to me. Okay, I like to get better. Uh, so what makes a baller a baller? It's playing defense. That's the number one thing that you can do uh, as a hooper. It's just play defense. Just have a hand up. You know, move your feet. If you get beat, you get beat. That's fine. But I mean, as long as you're trying, because there's always, or there should be, somebody. If you're out on the three point perimeter line and you're guarding somebody out there, you have a hand up and you're in their face because you don't want them to shoot because, oh, whatever reason, people think that the 3 point shot is way more awesome than it really is. Okay, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But the thing about it, it's you want to play some defense first and foremost. Because if you're out there, you're hooping with me, and you're not playing defense, that's red flags that you know I'm gonna get upset. You know what I mean? And I like to just go out there and I like to run. I like to run like 2, 3, 4 games in a row. Boom, 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 and then just walk off the court because I'm tired. Not because I lost. And that's basketball to me. You know what I mean? That's street ball. That's pickup. That's pickup basketball. Um, And it doesn't matter if you're running threes, doesn't matter if you're running twos, 1-on-1, 21, fours, full court, you're always playing defense. Another thing, it's, being able to move without the ball. You don't need the basketball in order to play basketball, And if you think you need the basketball in order to play basketball, then that's why you should be watching the rest of this video, okay? So if you like what I have to say right now or so far, hit the like, share, and subscribe button because I want to do more of these videos. And I'm going to, incorporate some talking with, like the videos and whatnot. So that's going to be fun. Continuing on, being able to move without the basketball is super important. It opens up the court for everybody else when you're moving and when you're getting open and when you're fighting and when you're doing all that stuff, okay? Because it's not all about you, okay? And you have to be able to let other people, or you have to be able to trust other people to do their job, and you have to give them the opportunity to do their job, so then you can develop trust with those people. You know what I mean? The reason why people don't like to pass the ball is because half the time people will just shoot up the first thing they get because they got the ball, and that's not the way you do things, okay? You dribble around, you create space. Like I pass the ball a lot, right when I get it, because like I'm trying to create space and I'm expecting people to pass the ball, but when they don't, that's like, like I'm doing my job, and I'm passing the ball expecting to get the thing back so I can go to work, right? But you're jacking up bullshit from the 3-point line or 5 feet behind the 3-point line and expecting the thing to go in, like it doesn't work like that. Like the basketball is all about percentages, and I know you ain't shooting no 33%, because if you were, you would have been in college or something, or you know what I mean. So it's like, don't go there. So with that being said, just to pass the ball a little bit more. Like I don't care if you're taking good open 3-point shots; those are fine. But when you're doing contested, all kinds of bullshit, and like save that stuff for the paint. That's where save that stuff for your drives and for your moves and stuff. That's where that stuff is helpful. You know what I mean? Not from the 3-point line. The 3-point line, nice kick and shoot. Coming up from the bringing it up from the other side. Quick three, boom. But drive kick, shoot. That's a 3-point game. That's what's gonna win. A move here, move there, get some space. Yeah, fine, but not all the time. Be looking for the guys on the inside. Because it brings me to my next point. It's rebounding. Okay, rebounding is so important. You guys have no clue how important it is. Okay, I was looking at some statistics from the 2022-23 season, and these statistics were showing me that the team with the most rebounds in most games is going to win the game. So rebound. Like, I don't know where you guys learn how to play ball, or if anybody's ever taught you how to play ball. And if they haven't, like, this is why you're watching these videos. So like, share, subscribe, share, blah, blah, blah. But rebounding is so important. And all you have to do is just find the closest opposing player and put your back to them, okay? Box them out. Make yourself as wide as you can possibly be. Spread your arms, spread your legs. Like a starfish, and just box them out. Like use your hips, use your butt, and just move them out of the way. Okay. And then once you see where once you can track the ball, and then go grab that sucker, okay? And then hold it high above your head and put back if it's an offensive rebound, and look for a teammate if it's you, and if you're the guy that needs to be holding the ball, then keep it high and then look for your way out, pass out, or and then ask for the ball back, or dribble out if it's easy enough to do. But this game never has to be a big old ego match. And it's fine that other players want to make it like that, but it doesn't ever have to be like the big old ego match. Okay, if someone's guarding you and you know that you're not as quick or as fast or as strong or something like that, then you need to do something that you are good at, and maybe that means like passing, and then cutting, and then getting a layup on like a 1-2 person game. Pass and go. And whatnot. But I mean, that's getting into offense. We're talking about rebounds right now. But like I said, rebounds, super important. Be pulling those things down all the time. Which brings me to the next point, which was cutting. All right, so cutting to the basket. If I'm the one bringing up the ball and it's a fast break, I'm always going to be looking to someone that's in front of me. Okay, someone that's under the basket, closest to the basket. And then if not, I'm always going to be looking for the guy furthest away from the next opposition. You know what I mean? Who's going to be close to the basket. And if he's covered, then you kick it out to the third guy, okay? Or you can stop and wait for a cutter, someone continuing to cut, because the guy doesn't know whether or not to guard you or the cutter, so one of you guys ends up scoring. And it's just fundamental basketball. Running the fast break, everybody has to do it, and everybody needs to be running. And if you see a steal and you see someone running the fast break, you chase after him, because not every time the ball goes in the freaking bucket, right? So if you're there and you're following and the guy has a good defender on him, and he misses his basket, you're right there to get the rebound and the follow up. Boom, your team wins. You know what I mean? And it's that easy sometimes. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, there's a certain type of feeling that you get when you're doing your job and you're getting your rebounds, and like you keep on getting the ball because you're doing good. Like you want to feed that feeling, feed that beast when you're on the offense or something like that, and normally you're the star of the game, right? But you see this one person going off, you need to give that person the ball. Give them the ball, because when that person starts going off, bucket, 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 and then nobody can stop him. And then, then they send a double team on that person. So then that person starts dropping dimes. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're sprinkling the court with all kinds of quarters and shit, like it's an awesome thing, because that's what you want. That's basketball. You want to draw that double team, kick to the easiest man to shoot, and then that's an easy bucket. And that's just how it goes. And then as far as shooting goes, or people who aren't really comfortable with holding the ball, that's fine. But you'll find yourself, if you're not comfortable with the ball, you'll find yourself open a lot, because they're going to be sleeping on you. But however, if you're going to be open a lot because you're not comfortable handling the ball, that's something you got to develop. Okay, that's something you always got to be working on. So what you can do is you can get out there with your basketball, and you only need one. You don't need two. What do you need two for? There's only one basketball on the court anyway. So get really, really good with that one basketball. Use your left hand, use your right hand, bounce behind your back, through your legs, all kinds of different things, and just make sure you're really strong, so you can get that good handle. You can have nice strong hands so you know what to do. When you're rebounding, always grab like 2 hands. That's always something smart to do. But just, I'm not going to go too much longer, but if you guys just work on just a few things like that, that'll make you a better basketball player in no time. If you like this video, hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one. This is Apache Underground. This is Chief WarBird, and I'm out.